Hello, hello. Yeah, let me give it a moment to get some people and some bodies in here. This is Come Talk to Me. We're gonna just get a moment and get some eyebrows in here. Let me do this. Yes, hello. As I thank you for joining. As I get into the process of getting this organized and everything. Um, Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. This is Come Talk to Me live with Omar Dyer on February 27th, 2025. I'm going to do something real quick. We're going to pin a goal up here to encourage more of the audience to participate and be more active in this live stream production that is produced by me, Omar Dyer, if you didn't know. This is a fully syndicated podcast here on TikTok. So what we're doing is we're going to record or live stream the podcast. I have a whole set of agenda items that I want to get through. We prepared it well. This is a 1 hour show. It takes me about 2.5 hours to get this ready. I got the computer set ready because we're gonna talk with Chat GPT here for a bit, and we're gonna go on with the show as a per se. Makes sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. So welcome. I am Omar Dyer. This is Come Talk to Me podcast. Today we're going to talk about the importance of subscribing to your content creator. The subscription tab allows the content creator to track on the algorithm when you're doing these live performances. Okay, let's get to the beginning of this. If you're watching and you have this production, you're watching this production, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show. It actually takes us 2 to 3 hours to produce or get the show ready to go. It's self-produced by me, Omar Dyer. And the reason why is stressing the importance of subscribing is because this is a self-produced production where we pay for most of the stuff. We pay for most of the stuff, and your subscription allows us to continue to produce this type of content, to produce this type of production. It allows us to continuously come prepared as a professional podcast right here on TikTok. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And why am I stressing the subscription tab on TikTok? Because this allows you, the consumer, to buy into the product of the show. It allows me to continue to produce this product. To subscribe, which only costs us $2.99, is very simple. You click the button on the bottom lower left hand of the screen. by clicking the button on the lower left hand of the screen. This, and you agree to the terms of the subscription. What I am rewarding you is two or three collectible items. They're NFTs. These are actual NFTs that you will be renting. So I am gifting you the privilege to rent two NFTs, two or three NFTs that are currently on the market with OpenSeas. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Hello, Linda Brown. Welcome for being in on the show. Welcome to Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. And as you know, you're just joining in. We're talking about subscribers and the importance of subscribing to your content creators, or the importance of subscribing to this particular show podcast, is for the simple fact that this is a self produced uh, production. We work hard to get our funding and sponsors. So we want to make sure that the community, which is you guys, are participating in the growth and development of this incubation process. Because this is at the end of the day a pilot for me. A pilot program means that you got to collect enough data and to collect enough resources and responses and build a community before a larger entity takes over. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Bree Libra, welcome, Bree Libra. TikTok is telling me to say hi to you. I am saying hi to you and welcome to Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. Now, if you don't know who I am, normally I would say go to the link in my bio, but the link in my bio will bring you to my own page. I'm just going to give you a brief summary of one of the things that I do. Uh, for me, when you subscribe to my content, subscribe to my page, be a part of the Come Talk to Me production, we call you guys the audience. When you become a member of the audience, you are participating in the growth and development of the breakout season that I had in 2024 with NFT NYC. If you didn't know about the NFT NYC, that is one of the biggest crypto or NFT displayers in the metropolitan area. And they have yearly events. There's an event coming up this year where a lot of people that arts, crafts, they do their NFT projects, uh, participates in these ventures. And last year, uh, 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 I was a community speaker. We had a good time at the event, and we grew this podcast on the platform X, formerly known as Twitter. We're bringing it here to TikTok because of production reasons and other genre or other opportunities that no longer exist on X and the other two platforms that we were on. We were on Blog Talk Radio. I've had a Blog Talk Radio position for at least 5 years now. We're off of Blog Talk Radio because Blog Talk Radio is closed. We're now on my own, very own uh, production. You can hear this or all other old shows on Apple Podcast. We're working hard to get it on iHeartRadio and streaming everywhere as possible. Floor, thank you for liking the live. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for following me. Thank you for following me. We're working to get it on all platforms under my brand, under my own production as per se. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. So basically, what I'm saying is that I am distributing my own content to these major platforms, and that takes a long, hard process, and that is what and how you develop a good business plan or a good business opportunities for others and yourself. And that's why I stress the subscriber. And that's why I've joined the Go Live Challenge. The Go Live Challenge is to help you go viral. So if you want to go viral, you should be doing these Go Live challenges. And the moment that you do the Go Live challenge, you invest in the platform. That's the only way you go live or not go viral in any given moment. You want to sustain that vibe of going viral. You just don't want to have one moment where you go viral and then the next couple of times it's like a blank tissue. So you go when you go viral, you want to use the platform's resources to allow you to go viral and allow you to uh, get noticed, get seen. And then after you use the platform services to get noticed and get seen, it's up to you to provide the content that a lot of people want to see. More people want to know information on how to go viral. A lot of people want to know more information on why and how you subscribe to these content creators. For me, it's basically simple. When you subscribe to Omar Dyer here on TikTok, you're subscribing to Come Talk to Me live podcast. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And for our subscriptions is pretty low because our following count is not as high as well produced other podcasts should be because we're just starting. Um, right here on TikTok, we're just starting. We're about 2 months into this. 2 months in. Uh, Before it was just a play around account with me. I was just playing around with the TikTok, joining people's lives and supporting content creators. There might be a lot of content creators that are in here watching. Yeah, that I am the guy that comes in and I support your content. I become your team member. I follow you. Some of you are friends. Thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the following. But the nitty gritty of this is me trying to produce this well developed podcast that is syndicated on other streaming platforms. When we were on the X platform, it took us an entire year to be ranked in the top 100. Well, they call them spaces, but these are audio podcasts on that platform. So I know how to grind it out, work it out, put in the work. As they say, you have to put in the work to see the rewards. And that is one of the reasons why I joined the TikTok Go Live Rewards Challenge, because of the simple fact that you want to go viral. You need to know how to go viral. You need people to talk to you to go viral. You need others to teach you to go viral. And the best way to go viral is to listen to what the app is telling you to do in order to go viral. And TikTok sent out a message saying you need to do this Go Live challenge. You go live at least 5 days out of the week or 7 days straight, and you complete their goals and mission. You win rewards. TikTok helps you go viral. And there it is. So on this Go Viral challenge, you need to get about 50 team members. So that means 50 people would have to subscribe, not subscribe, but uh, click the heartbeat sign and become a valued team member of yours. So if you get 50 people to be a team member, that is at least a couple of points on your algorithm and your scaled rewards for the Go Live Challenge. I don't know how much they're going to scale the rewards for you, but 50 by the end of the challenge is a requirement. So if you see a lot of the content creators screaming out, make sure you become a team member, is because they need to hit that quota of 50 team members. So you need to get 50 team members to see the most benefit of the rewards from the Go Live Challenge. From the Go Live Challenge. TikTok is telling me to edit my goals. No, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to explain what the Go Live Challenge is for this time being. But if you want to, support me, I have the coin up there because I am promoting my individual NFTs, which is if you would know what they are by subscribing. You want to know what type of NFTs I got, you have to subscribe to me by clicking the yellow button on the lower left hand side of the screen, agreeing to the TikTok terms, and from there you will be a subscriber, and I will gift you, me personally, gift you um, some very very expensive NFTs. They're not going to be yours; you're just renting them out, as you'll have that token a part of this app as a part of this app for as long as you are a member of Come Talk to Me Live podcast. As long as you are subscribed to me, the NFT that you are being gifted will be a rental to you. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. So therefore, I'm gifting you three NFTs. One is under production. We're still producing that one. We're still trying to get it to the legal terms where you can put it on the open market for open seas or other places like Coinbase. I don't naturally work with Coinbase. I work off of mostly open seas. So if you would go to open seas and you would type either the FanNJ or Omar Dyer myself, you would see the type of NFT that I'm gifting the TikTok community just for subscribing. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Just going by what TikTok is telling me here for a second, so bear with me. It says to say hi to Sukuna. Hello, Sukuna, if you're still here, I said hi to you. Welcome to Come Talk to Me Live here on TikTok. It says saying hi to IMS. Well, if you were here, thank you for joining the live, being a part of this experience. Thank you for the follow. I am Wilson. Thank you for the likes. Could you tap on the screen and allow me or help me get my likes up so that more people could come in and listen to this adult conversation that we're having on either cryptocurrency or how to go viral on TikTok, because TikTok has their own rules and like ways of going viral. They want you to be more engaged, more active, more supportive of these content creators, because at the end of the day, this is a hard challenge. Last week we did the Go Live Challenge, and during that process, I realized that going live for at least 3 hours a day is very, very difficult, very, very hard, and very, very consuming. So, thank you, Mad Comedian, for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Well, a lot of you, if you don't know if you're joining this, Mad Comedian, who is on the lower right hand side, that is one of the sponsors of the program. If you want to sponsor this program, you would have to go through Mad Comedian, who is one of the executive producers of the program. So yeah, it goes through Mad Comedian, your sponsorship. We have a process there that is outside of TikTok. It's a normal business process. And Allison Cowley, your wife. I'm not married. Yeah, no, I'm not married. But thank you for being the wife. if you want to be my cyber wife, you're gonna have to fight Miley Cyrus. Because thank you for being the cyber wife. Okay, as I reprogram myself and reset the space and get back into what we're talking about. Now, this was my monologue. I normally get like a 10 to 20-minute monologue to tell you on what we do with the show. The monologue is right here. We prepared it. I got a prepared monologue going. Um, and I basically wanted to discuss over the monologue was, the importance of subscribing, which I covered that. I wanted to get down to the business structure that I do. I am a content creator like yourself. If you're watching, if you're participating, I am a content creator here on TikTok. I also thank you for the heart me. Okay, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Hemi girl. Thank you for the heart me, Hemi girl. Thank you for the heart me. Now, I'm a content creator like yourself. If you are watching here, normally, hold on one second. Well, I tried to celebrate that for you, but there's no emojis allowed during that. But thank you anyway, Hemi girl, for liking the live, for participating, for becoming a member, and also following. Thank you, Kilab, for following this live performance. This is Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. It's a live podcast that we're bringing to TikTok. It's a different style of podcasting. It's an adult conversation where we talk about cryptocurrency. We talk about whatever is on Omar Dyer's mind. We also want to get into the full community experience with TikTok. So there will be times where we battle other content creators. Uh, yeah, it's a whole program that I have here. I have the whole program set up. Uh, as you can see, we followed the script pretty well because this is a production that is produced by me, yours truly, Omar Dyer. Now, sometimes when people ask about who am I or what I do, I normally tell them to go to my bio page, click the link in the bio. But today, I'm just going to reintroduce myself. That's how we say this in the world of our world. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Omar Dyer. Okay. Normally, people on the internet or in the blog sphere, they call me the TheFanNJ. That's something that I developed a craft for in the last decade. Uh, and that is what we do. And again, this is not a pre to live. This is a live setting that has sponsors. We work hard to get these sponsors. It's a very, very daunting task. There's a lot of legality that goes behind these sponsorships. Sponsorships allows us to pay for the advertising, for the setup, for the equipment, for the podcasting systems. So this is a fully syndicated podcast with a different type of experience right here on TikTok. Okay, Tosh, thank you for the likes. Thank you for following. Uh, Thank you for being a part of this podcast called Come Talk to Me live right here on TikTok with me. Omar Dyer. And the reason why I am doing this is because I am participating in the Go Live Challenge. One of the things of the Go Live Challenge is for you to get 50 team members, and TikTok will help you go viral. So if you are here and you are enjoying this adult conversation on either crypto, whatever is on my mind, how's my hat doing, or what I'm wearing, please just click off the top of the screen that tab that says follow the creator. If you don't want to follow me but you want to be a team member, you can go into the gift box, go all the way down, find that heart me sign, click on that heart me sign, and become a team member, and you will help me, reach a goal. One of the goals that is for the Go Live Challenge. And every team member that you create during these lives, TikTok will actually promote your live stronger onto the algorithm. Thank you, Pink Valentine, for sharing the live. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being here and participating in this event. Obviously, probably if you see me, I'm on your For You page. Thank you for that. Thank you for TikTok for putting me on the For You page again. Part of this section of Come Talk to Me Live, which is we run a script here, is we try to get people to understand how the production works, and that would be a note from our sponsors. One of the sponsors that sponsors everything that I do is Credit One Bank. Credit One Bank is a financial service company and one of the fastest growing credit card issuers in the United States. Founded in 1984 and headquartered in Las Vegas, Nevada, Credit One offers a full spectrum of credit card productions, including cashbacks and point-based credit cards, as well as high-yield certificate of deposits and savings accounts. Credit One Bank is also an official partner of the Las Vegas Raiders, the official credit card of NASCAR, and the official card of Vegas Golden Knights, plus the official credit card of Best Friends Animal Society. If you want more information on credit cards or Credit One Bank, Google them. So thank you, but that's who that's one of the huge sponsors of me and what I do here. They've been with me for 8 years now. So we've been working with Credit One Bank for 8 years now. Well, they invest in people, so that's how that works. Another one of our investors is also Merrick Bank. Merrick Bank, founded in 1997, Merrick Bank is a FDIC insured and recognized as a top 20 credit card issuer in the U.S. Merrick Bank is proudly nearly to serve 3 million cardholders and have extended nearly $6 billion in credit. Merrick Bank also provides consumer financing options with marine, RV, power sports, horse trailers, or dealers throughout the country to help consumers find new opportunities to get what they need in recreation. Merrick Bank has a merchant account acquiring services and an independent sales organization supporting a wide range of merchant categories, including non-traditional businesses and other multinational and dynamic currency services. Next day funding and daily recollection. So, if you want to start a crypto company, Merrick Bank would be more vital to helping you start that company, grow that company, and get more vital in the crypto world. Whereas digital currencies and digital wallets, along with NFTs and other sort of art value, or what we call fine art. Doesn't make sense because it sort of makes sense to me. Laurel Keynes, thank you for joining Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. Thank you for joining Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. Now that we got into that with who sponsors the program. We're going to move forward a little bit ahead of my time here. We're going to move forward and we're going to talk to one of our major sponsors, which is uh, Mad Comedian. And Mad Comedian, since we're here, we're doing this, could you show everybody what the heart me sign looks like while I try and get Chat GPT to also wake up, Chat. Okay, now that I woke up, Chat. Oh, okay. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Currently, right now, I have 5 team members, so that means I am 45 team members away from um from completing the Go Live challenge. The thing about this is that the Go Live challenge ends on March 2nd. So I have until March 2nd to at least get uh, 45 more team members. So if you want to be a team member of mine, please go up there. Either you can follow me. If you don't want to follow me, you can go into the gift box. Go all the way down, find that heart me sign, click on that heart me, become a team member. It's one coin. One coin for me, 1 point for you. If you are a content creator and you become a team member of mine, that is 1 point for you. That actually helps you go viral when you open up your live. So the more team members you got, the harder TikTok will work to get your video or your live on the For You page. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Thank you, Lord, for following me. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for liking the live. Now, again, the more team members you get during this challenge, because this is the Go Live challenge, the more hits you get on the For You page that TikTok pushes out your your work. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for continuously liking the live. As I speak to my sponsor, which is a Mad Comedian who's in the lower left corner, TikTok is telling me that I would need to get my likes up. So, Mr. Mad Comedian, could you like the show? And we need to get it to at least 2K. 2K likes before we get into the gift gallery. Normally, when I do these, I talk to you, I give you my monologue, I give you a rundown of what I do, then I give you my sponsor. Then we get into the gift gallery. Because when you get into the gift gallery, that is how you light up the gift gallery. And by lighting up the gift gallery, you want to climb the leaderboard. And we're here to become the top podcast on this performance. So I literally want to light up the gift gallery so I can become one of the top podcasts in this genre. There's a lot of content creators. Everyone is doing a awesome SmackDown job. There's a lot of content creators that are working extremely hard. Some of them even go 9 to 10 hours a day lives. Can you imagine? And I've watched a few of them. I mean, I watch a lot of lives. I watched a few of them, and I'm like, damn, you've been on this thing for 9, 10 hours, and you're working. So if I see a content creator working that hard, of course I'm going to gift them. Send them some roses, send them something because that's a lot of work to be on here for at least 9 to 10 hours, asking for likes, perform. There's some of them that go full dances. I mean, there was a content creator that was here on live. He did the funky chicken for 10 minutes. I don't know how can you do funky chicken for 10 minutes. George Jefferson couldn't even do the funky chicken for 10 minutes, but this guy was killing it, killing it. So you want to help these content creators do what they do. Yeah, see, look, Killer Audio, he goes for 6 to 12 hours a day. It's a grind. Yeah, it's a grind. Some of these content creators grind it hard, bro, and you gotta reward them for their work because, like I said, the dude I interviewed last week. He did the funky chicken for 10 minutes. I won the battle, but this guy was dancing his. That's a great story. That is an awesome story. You saved money and quit your job and never look back. That's a great story. So he goes, you know what, Killer Audio? Why don't you send me a DM and we can work something out? I want to hear your story even more. Even more. You can, we could do something where we guest host you and other stuff like that. So please, I'm going to remember that and I'm going to reach out. In fact, I'm going to write that down. I'll probably reach out myself. Yeah, I'll probably reach out myself and see what the thing is about. Oscar, welcome to Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. If you didn't know who Omar Dyer is, I am Omar Dyer. Uh, if you want to know more about me, just click the link in my bio, or either go to my bio page and watch a couple of the videos that I have already done. Thank you for the TikTok. Thank you for the TikTok. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. And okay. So Killer Audio right now he's lighting up my gift calendar. Thank you, Killer Audio. Thank you very much. Thank you for the perfume. Yeah, and as we explained, as I explained to the guests 20 minutes ago, when you light up someone's gift gallery, it allows them to trend and track on the leaderboard. And if you're on the leaderboard, that means you are always on TikTok's For You page. So the higher you get on the leaderboard, the higher you are, the more hits you get on the For You page. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Thank you, Killer Audio. I definitely will reach out to you because I definitely want to hear more of your story, and I want interaction with both of our audience. So you're here, other people will be here as well. This is Come Talk to Me. So thank you very much. Yeah, but as you light up the gift gallery, it allows you to track well in TikTok algorithm. TikTok's algorithm is a learning algorithm. It learns from you. So it is a different algorithm than the algorithms that you see on Facebook, the algorithm that you see on Twitter, formerly or X, formerly known as Twitter. It's even way different than the supercomputer that Google runs under. So it's a different experience. It goes by a point system, and the more points you achieve, the more hits you get on the algorithm. The like last week, we got at least 100K hits on the algorithm. That's how you go viral. That is how you actually go viral. See, if you're reading the comment section tells you exactly what this algorithm does. As Killer Audio says, the gallery is a way for you, your community, to support you and get recognition in your channel. That is basically true. And that's why they have a point system to do that. And let's see here what chat says. Even it says it has in part of my French. User interactions. The algorithm tracks your activities such as likes, comments, shares, and accounts you follow. It considers how long you watched the video, whether you rewatch it or not. So basically, a different type of algorithm because they're giving you points for rewatching. The biggest point out of the algorithm is the rewatch. Get it? The rewatch. The longer you stay, yes, I am using ChatGPT. Actually, I'm using Bing AI. I have ChatGPT, but he goes rogue on me, so I don't use him too much. Yeah, he's him and Gronk are like so super smart that they normally times they think it's about them and they go rogue on you. Bing is a dumb one, so he just tells you what and then goes back into idle mode. But Gronk and ChatGPT, they will get at you. They're debaters. They'll get at you. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Yes, yes. Okay. So right now we're talking with the sponsor, which is Mac Comedian. Um, One of my gift goals for today is about these coins. And the reason why I have those coins up there is because I also deal in cryptocurrency. And no, the reason why I have these coins up there is because I also dibble dabble in cryptocurrency with the NFT, and that's one of the reasons why I'm asking, for subscriptions, because you would get the NFT that we deal with that is currently trading on open seas. Thank you, Quinn Coleman, for the follow. Thank you for follow, Quinn. If you are here, could you please tap, tap, tap on the screen? And if you could you help me complete my goal, which is to get at least 50 heart me's, which means that you are a team member of mine before this Go Live challenge is over. Now, back to that. The subscription button right there, if you subscribe, you will get two NFTs, one that is in development, another one that is just a basic free NFT, and the final one is one that is currently trading on the OpenSeas market. And that, if you go to OpenSeas, you will see the price of that NFT. By being a subscriber on TikTok, you are getting to you be you're I'm allowing you to rent that NFT for $2.99 for as long as you are a subscriber to Omar Dyer and the Come Talk to Me podcast. So that's why I am here. I'm here promoting subscriptions so that I can gift you, those that are watching, um, the NFT that is currently being traded on OpenSeas. And if you want to see the price, the volume, you have to go to OpenSeas, Google TheFanNJ, and you will see the NFT that I'm talking about. But that's why I put the coin up there. And Mac Mini, could you give me at least 100 coins? Because it's a goal that we have to achieve. And by me achieving that goal, it allows and helps me continuously stay aboard of the leaderboard and you know, and as you being a sponsor, that your job is to help me look good, and thank you for the coins. Now, the reason why I picked those coins is because I am promoting, or I am giving you a I don't. There's certain words you say, but you don't want to make it like if you were bullying people. So I want to keep the word as well, keep the word usage to more user friendly. I am imploring you to uh, like the live, tap on the screen, follow me, and if you really, really, really like me, you would subscribe to the channel. Um, and for being a subscriber, I'm allowing you to rent a very, very popular NFT. It's a very on OpenSeas. It's very, very popular on OpenSeas. So being a subscriber, and that's a very, very low price that you're subscribing that NFT to, and that is because our following count is low as well. So you're getting a great deal for being at the beginning stages of this operation. You could get to say, "Hey, I was there when he first started. I was there when to become either the first subscriber, the second subscriber. I was the one of the top first 100 subscribers." Chocolate Passion, thank you for following. Thank you for following Chocolate Passion. Thank you for following. Yeah, so that's the whole premises of that, and that is the whole idea of that as well. This is a different topic for the show. Like I said, I will reach out to the person that I want to reach out so we can do a different topic. Because this is all prepared. I prepared this. I worked hard to prepare this for this 2 hour show. Does it make sense? Because it sort of makes sense for me. Nancy Laranez, thank you for joining the show. Thank you. And if you are still here, Nancy, could you click on the screen and help me with my goal of getting more likes in here, so I can get more eyes on the prize, more people um, in the production side of this show. This is Come Talk to Me podcast live directly right here on TikTok. This show is actually produced by me, Omar Dyer. And if you don't know who I am, you can always click the link in the bio and get some sort of information on me. And as I'm talking, TikTok is telling me to say hi to this person. I'm going to do that. Uh, okay, no, that person is actually gone. Okay, now we're here at the part and point where I am directly talking to either you, the people, or if you want to give me some questions, give me some tips, help me out on my journey. Now is the time to do it. And I'm also talking to the computer, Chat GPT. Right now he's idle because I haven't asked him a question. Um, and I'm also talking to Mad Comedian, the sponsor. If you want to be where Mad Comedian is, the sponsor of the show, you have to contact Mad Comedian. You can hit him in his email, what you call it, and participate that way. We'll set something up, or you can DM me, and we'll organize something for a later date and a later time, because the topics that we programmed are scripted. This is a scripted show. I go well in line with the production. I don't necessarily vary out of um, the scription, because what's the point of having a syndicated podcast if you're always off script? I get it, it's live. Some things happens during lives, but you want to stay much as close as possible to the script. And mine right now, I'm going to stay very, very close to the script, and I'm going to stay right on topic, where I am still talking to Mad Comedian. And I want to thank those that had lighted up my gift gallery, and thank you for helping me get on the For You page. I gave you the recognition that you are, because right now we've hit at least 5,000 hits or impressions on the For You page. So if I give you a shout out, the whole world is watching, literally. Okay, Mr. Mac Comedian, could you at least get me to about another 100 coins while I explain to what these coins are. These coins here, I chose these coins as the one of the goals that I wanted to um, participate in because of the simple fact that um, I am the topic of the show is to get more subscriptions or more subscribers. And the reason why I want more subscriptions, more subscribers is because I'm gifting you for being one of my subscribers uh, a high value NFT. This is an NFT that is currently on other markets that is very high value. So you subscribing to me for $2.99, you're getting a high value NFT that is currently trading on OpenSeas for $2.99, and you'll get that. It'll be a rental. You're renting out that NFT as part of the TikTok subscription program to be a subscriber of mine. Does that make sense? Because it does sort of make sense to me. Wilson, welcome, Wilson. Wilson, TikTok is telling me to say hi to you. So, Wilson, welcome. Thank you for being a part of the show. Could you tap, tap, tap on the screen to let me know that you're here? Yes, Austin, Texas. Thank you, Wilson. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Wilson. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for being a part of Come Talk to Me live right here on TikTok. And let me get back to talking to Mr. Mad Comedian. I need you to get me about 20 more of those coins just to show people what they look like and give them the reason for those coins. Now, the reason for those coins is, like I said before, I'm promoting subscribers. So if you want to subscribe to this particular um, page, this particular uh, operation, or this podcast, you can always go down to the lower left hand side, click on the button, the subscriber button, agree to all the TikTok rules. There's rules there, read them, then agree to them, and become a subscriber. And as I said throughout this whole entire show, when you subscribe to Omar Dyer, aka Come Talk to Me Podcast Live, I'm gifting you. I'm gifting you a high value NFT. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And then we can join this journey. We can climb the ladder board together. Because at the end of the day, this is a community, and you want to climb the ladder board with your friends, so you can help you grow and your friends grow, and your community grows, and the whole entire operation grows as well. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Now we're well into the part of this show here. There, uh, okay, a little flustered here. Let me get back on track as I continuously talk to Mad Comedian. Hello, Allison Cowley from wherever you're from. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for being a part of this live. Thank you for joining me in my journey to climb up the TikTok leaderboard. I'm trying to climb up the TikTok leaderboard. Nola. Oh, you from New Orleans? Yes, thank you from the southern south. I had Texas in here, New Orleans. Uh, yeah, like I said, by any chance, you're on the For You page, so Mrs. Carly, or I'm saying that because Allison is a female name, so I don't know if you're whatever, but thank you for joining. New Orleans is in the house. Sabias is. Thank you for the follow, Sabias. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Mac Meeting. We're about not even halfway there on our goal chat. Wake up. No, no, I'm talking to Bing AI, the chat PT. Sometimes he goes viral or he goes incognito, and I need him to stay awake. So just in case I ask him a question. Um, yeah. So back meeting. Could you give me one more 100 coins? So and while I try to explain what these coins are for, I chose these coins as one of my goals so that I can get you to subscribe to my channel. And for the reason for the subscription on my channel is to allow you to let's see what we got here. Okay, we're halfway through. Halfway through with that goal that we're setting there. We're halfway through there, and the reason why I picked those coins to help me or help you because they're 1 point. They're 1 point. If you are a content creator, that goes a long way in helping you track on the algorithm. During this Go Live challenge, for every point you get, it helps you climb up the leaderboard. So let's say if you are a content creator and you're watching this and you want to support your fellow content creators. Well, during this Go Live challenge, if you give them 1 point, which is a rose, 1 coin, however, you help them up the ladder board, and you also help yourself go up the ladder board. So there's 1 point for you, 1 point for the content creator, and something like that. So 1 point for content creator, 1 point for the participant content creator. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And this is if you go live. Like if another content creator goes live and they're not guest hosting, they're just in the audience and they're participating. Yeah, that helps your algorithm. And so a lot of people say, "Well, why is you getting all these hits on the algorithm and you have a low following count?" Because I join other people's lives. I gift them. I participate. I watch them. Like I said, I was watching some guy on here who did the funky chicken for an hour. You know how much cardio is that? The funky chicken is not an easy dance. He did the funky chicken for an hour. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Okay, chat, wake up for a second there, chat, wake up for a second. Oh, pardon me as I try to get my system here working. We got chat over here who's falling asleep because we're not talking to him and we're not interacting with him. And I'm getting messages on my laptop here from various things during a live production. I am the producer, so uh, yeah, this is a live production as well. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Hold on 1 second. Let me see how far we're tracking on this daily board here. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give people that light up my gift gallery a quick shout out. Killer Audio, thank you for the perfume. Killer Audio, thank you for the friendship necklace. Killer Audio, thank you for the finger hearts. Killer Audio, thank you for the roses. And Killer Audio, thank you for the TikToks. I know you're not here, but I'm going to give you a premium shout out for lighting up my gift gallery. There are four items left in the gift gallery. If you want to help me, you can do that by giving me a donut or a hat mustache, a couple of hand hearts. While I got my big guy here in Mac Meeting, could you show them what a hand heart is? And I need six of them, so I'm counting on you to give me all six of those. Thank you, Mad Comedian, for the hand hearts. Thank you, Mad Comedian, for the hand hearts. Let me see what it says here. Oh, you gave me seven, so you went overboard. Again, now I got hand hearts here from Mad Comedian. To light up that gift gallery, he has to give me all six of them. But if you want to top him to become the title gifter for those hand hearts, you would have to go and do seven. Does that make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. And chat, or Bing AI, he agrees. Oh, now you're awoke. So if you see me yelling at a screen here, I'm not crazy. I'm just talking to Bing AI. Make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at what TikTok has available for me and um, where we're going next with this. We're here. We're going to enjoy this live experience. I'm going to go as long as the uh, TikTok promotion allows, because right now what I'm doing is I'm promoting the Go Live Challenge for TikTok. I'm promoting the Go Live Challenge by myself for TikTok because I want to increase the followership. I want more followers. I want more people to be on my team. I want more interaction from the community, and I want more input from good content creators that do this daily. 6 hours, 12 hours. I'm here. I'm on here for at least 2, 3 hours. But the preparation for this show goes well into 5 hours. So 3 hour show, 5 hour preparation, and then after that I'm watching other people's lives. Watching your live. If you are a friend of mine, if you are a content creator, I'm probably watching you live to see, what this TikTok community is morally about. You can't be invested in a community if you don't know your community. Does that make sense? Because it also makes sense. So you have to, be an active community member. You got to show up. Sometimes you just got to show up and put up. Excuse me 1 second. As chat, don't go to sleep on me yet. Yeah, all right. Give me some water. The Come Talk to Me show normally runs Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays we do a scripted syndication. Friday we normally would just be around battling everybody and being a good participant in the community. But for this Go Live challenge, we have to go live 5 days, 5 to 6 days out of the week. The TikTok is trying to push me to go seven. That's too much for me. 7 days is way too much for me, but I'm going to, make sure that I get at least 5 days in for this challenge, because this challenge, if you participate in the Go Live challenge, TikTok is going to promote your live. That's the whole reason for the Go Live challenge. So by you completing your goals, which is getting 50 team members, by you completing your in live goals, which at the top of the key you see there, you see a goal setting there. If you complete that and your gift gallery, you will have more hits on TikTok's for you page. So you could, excuse me as I stuttered. You can find your for you page. You can find yourself on a for you page with prime time content creators that have over 1 million followers, and you probably have like less than 100K, less than 10K, and you're on a for you page with um, big top, big time um, content creators. And if you are one of those people that are on the for you page with these big time content creators, that means you're putting in the work. You're working hard, and I applaud you. If you are working hard, you're putting in the work, I applaud you. If I see your live out there, I'm definitely going to give you a like. I'm definitely going to give you a flower. And if you're really, really good, I probably might become one of your team members as well. Because that's what a good community member does. That's what a good uh, person that wants to trend and track on these leaderboards do. It's not just all about you getting the coins that you need. It's about who you captivate and grow with you that makes your community much, much special. Again, now let me get back to Mr. Mad Comedian. Mr. Mad Comedian, again, we're back at those coins. Let's complete this challenge. Let's get rid of those coins so that we can move on to the next goal. So could you complete those coins for me, Mr. Mad Comedian? Because you want sponsor. We worked hard to get the sponsorships all in line for you to make this show look good. That's the role of the sponsor. The sponsor is supposed to make the show look good, make sure that the host is not um, slacking or lagging. And now let me explain why I chose those coins there. Wake up, chat. I chose those coins is because I am promoting the subscription. I actually want you to subscribe to my channel. And the way you subscribe to my channel is by clicking the lower left hand button. It's a yellow button there, and it says subscribe. You read the agreements and contents on there. And if you like this show and you like what I'm doing and you want to be a member of the audience, uh, you would subscribe. Now the thing about what I'm doing when you subscribe to me is you're getting a prime NFT in advance. An NFT that is trending and tracking very high in open seas. You're getting that as a rental. Yeah, I'm allowing you to rent that for as long as you are a subscriber here on TikTok for $2.99. Now, this is a high value NFT, and I'm allowing you to subscribe for this podcast, to be a part of this production, to be a part of what we do here on TikTok for $2.99, and that's the reason why I had the goals set up there. Chat, wake up. That's the reason why I had the goals set up there for for the coins. So one goal was that we had to reach 500 coins, which is 1 point per coin. We did that. The other goal was to at least light up the gift gallery. Let me see what the gift gallery looks like. Malchete, thank you for joining the live. TikTok is telling me to say hi to you. I said hi to Malchete. Yeah, so as I was saying before, I've had a couple of people in here that lit up my gift gallery. Thank you for doing that. What we have left on the gift gallery scene is what they call donuts. So, Mr. Mad Comedian, could you show them what a donut looks like? That's exactly what a donut looks like. And again, on there, you know, we have one of those. Thank you, Mr. Man Comedian, for showing me what a hat looks like. Yep, I got the hat there going. And I personally, I don't like what's chat, wake up chat, these type of, but these go very, very well with the TikTok experience, which is those hearts, which is those hearts. Now, yeah, see, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, yeah. Bad comedian, you're a sponsor. You're not supposed to kiss your clients like that over and over again. But I guess TikTok really likes those hearts, and they really promote you to kiss your content creators. So thank you for lighting up the gift gallery. For those that I shut out earlier, I will try and reach out, work something out. Um, the reason why I didn't do it on this, it's a scripted production, and welcome, IG Bum. Welcome for joining the live. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. If you're here, tap, tap, tap on the screen. Tap, tap, tap on the screen. If you are here watching this live, tap, tap, tap on the screen. If this live happened to pop up on your For You page, still tap, tap, tap on the screen. It allows me to get more interaction. It allows me to continuously uh, understand the process with these lives because I am doing the Go Live challenge. That's the reason why I'm live. That's the reason why you're seeing me on your For You page is because I am participating in the TikTok Go Live challenge. The thing about the Go Live challenge is that you have to go live at least 7 days a week. Five is the minimum. Five is the minimum, and you have to reach the goals that TikTok tells you. One of I'll give you a rundown of the goals. Okay, light up the gift gallery. So you have to have your gift gallery lit up. What a lot of people do is the first day they go live. For me, today is my first day going live. Uh, you light up the gift gallery. So you get the gift gallery section out of the way so that when you go live the next couple of days, you don't have to worry about the gift gallery. Another goal that is set up for them is the team members. You need to get at least 50 team members during that week or that time frame. And the 50 team members is where people click on the heartbeat sign in the gift box and chat with up where they excuse me. Sorry for that. My computer where that hosts Bing AI is trying to go to sleep on me, and I don't want it to go to sleep. Um, but you click on that heartbeat sign, and the content creator is supposed to do the dance. That's according to the TikTok videos that are in the live center. So if you go into the live center and you read and you watch those videos, it tells you about what these gifts are. So thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you for the heartbeat. I like that. And that's how you become a team member. Becoming a team member um, allows the content creator to gain 1 point. That 1 point goes on to their section in the daily rankings. Now, this is a daily rankings challenge. That's why they ask you to go live 7 days out of the week because it's a daily ranking challenge. And more of the content creators think they rank up these things, they get high up in the rankings as well. And that's how you get ranked. That's how you get ranked, you receive more rewards, you get pushed out on the For You pages more by completing your goals. So if you're watching and you see me, that means I've done a good job at completing my goals. TikTok says that you have to get at least 2 goals done, which is the gift gallery and then the goals they set for you. Normally, you want to get more goals than that. That's why we have to reset our goal level. Now I'm going to reset the goals for roses. Uh, I like to set them low, set the bar low, so it gets more people engaged in what I do. And if you can tap 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 on the screen. 100 taps on the screen is also 1 point. So that's 1 point for the creator, 1 point for the person that is tapping on the screen. So yeah, it does not hurt if you're in here, you're watching. If you watch for 1 minute, hey, take 1 minute to tap on the screen. If you're here watching for 2 minutes, hey, give me 200 likes, and so forth and so forth. If you're here for the whole entire 2 hours, hour, I don't expect you to tap on the screen for that long, but at least 100 taps. 100 taps for 1 minute is, one of my requirements. But, and, that's how it works for me. That's because I want to keep you engaged. I want to keep you being a live participant. I want to keep you being more active in the production. I want you to actually be in the audience and not on the For You page watching. So if you're on the For You page watching, because I can tell, because I can see, uh, yeah, just tap, tap, tap on the screen and come on here and come talk to me. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Thank you, Adderall, for joining the live. Thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. And for those of you that are watching here, you're truly liked and you're truly loved. If you're watching from your desktop or if you're watching from your phone, thank you for joining this production, learning more about me and learning more about what I am doing here on this cast, this podcast. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Yes. Let me see something here real quick. Chat, chat, wake up. Okay, yeah. So, like I have said before, uh, my gift gallery is lit up. But right now, I have at least 6 team members. I'm working hard to participate in this Go Live challenge. One of the challenges for the Go Live challenge is to get 50 team members. Right now, we're short of the bucket here, so that's why I'm gonna continuously pushing and asking. If you're in the For You page, I know you're there because I can see it. I see how many people that are on the For You page. Click on the screen. And if you're in here and you're tapping on the screen, thank you. Thank you for being a participant of the show. Thank you for joining and watching me do what I do. And if you can give me a rose. One rose gives me 1 point. It also gives you 1 point as a watcher. So if you're watching, you're here. let me get a rose. Thank you, Mac Comedian, for the rose. That's 1 point for me. This is a Go Live challenge. That's the thing. And one of the things I do pretty well is talk. So this is why it's a podcast. This is going to be re-syndicated on Apple Podcast. We're working hard to get it on iHeartRadio and all other streaming platforms. But right now, today, on February 27th, 2025, you are live on a syndicated podcast that is produced by myself. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for tapping on the screen. If you like what I'm saying or like what the information that I'm giving you, you can give me a rose, just like how Mad Comedian just gave me a rose, and that encourages me to continuously to talk in that without going out of the way. If you got any comments that you want to tell me, or if you want me to say hi, just like how TikTok is telling me to say hi to Mallyway Marquez, thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of the live. Just like TikTok is telling me to say hi to Hondese. I'm not. Some of these names are hard to pronounce because you don't know if they're real or if they're Munakkers. Munakkers are anonymous names that are just made up that you can't really say or tell. Excuse me for 1 second while I take a break for water. Okay, ChatGPT has a solution for how TikTok works. He's been pinging that at the screen. So if you see me looking that way, that is me talking to Big AI. Big AI says that TikTok loves video informations. They love to promote and produce details like captions, hashtags, sounds, and other video descriptions to help the algorithm understand the content to match what the user is trying to convey. So there you go. So the more flashy captions you have in your videos, the more likely that TikTok will push and promote. That is a computer telling you what other computers like during these go viral challenges. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And again, now I'm going to take a look at the leaderboard here because we're doing a Go Live challenge, and part of the Go Live challenge is to jump up the leaderboard and get points to rank in the TikTok ranking system. Jordan Ironez, thank you for joining. TikTok is telling me to give you a shout out here. Chat, wake up. TikTok is telling me to give you a shout out here on this production. Okay, so what TikTok is telling me is that I have completed the most fragments in the division that I am in. For the daily rankings. For the daily rankings, the division I'm in, I am the top of that division. So I don't know what that what that details in, but for the overall group, because I'm in the chat and interview section, yeah, I'm way down there. I need a long list of more um, creators or more supporters to jump up that long line of track. But for today, in the league that I'm in, we're the top. We're at the top. We're about a few fragments away from going into a new league. So yeah, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. K Chris, thank you for joining the show. K Chris, London Williams, thank you for joining. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. And thank you for allowing me to help me complete my goal. Thank you for giving me the 66 roses to complete or the goal or get halfway there. And that is Jamaican country. Yes, I respect you guys as well. Jamaican country. Christine, welcome to the show. Christine, thank you for joining. And as we say, we're participating in the Go Live Challenge. I'm well prepared for this one because this is the first day for me, of this talk show or this podcast. The query is, we're gonna have to go live for 5 days in a row, try and get more team members, and work this ladder board. For me, this is a great opportunity because we are the top um, of the leaderboard for the division that we're in. We might go into another division pretty soon, but for the division that we're in, we're at the top. This is the daily challenge. We're at the top. It says here that I've hit almost 30K impressions, so I've been on at least 30K on the hits on the For You page. So yeah, and that's because you got to hit your goals. If, like I said, if you want to get on the For You page for TikTok, you want to get in front of a bigger audience, you want to get a bigger following, you got to meet the goals that TikTok tells you. You got to join these Go Live challenges. Uh, do whatever you can to entertain your crew. I'm a podcaster, so that's why it's much easier for me to get up here and talk for as long as I can. A lot of other people are dancers. Some people are here just to sell and shill you, and that's one of the main focus of what I did with this one is I was shilling your product. As you can see, the hat's in the back, the hat on. I'm giving you an image of something. The hats in the back are from our sponsors, Mad Comedian, who's on the lower right. But what I'm shilling for you, not selling, shilling, showing, or that's a crypto terminology, shill, uh, something. And what I'm shilling is the opportunity to be a subscriber. Now, when you subscribe to this channel, to this opportunity to come talk to me, podcast live with Obadiah Chapwick up, you're basically uh, helping me promote the show uh, and helping me uh, climb up the leaderboard. Now the subscription is only $2.99, and the reason why it is $2.99 is because we just started. We're about 2 months into this, so we just started. Thank you for the rose, Angel. Thank you for the rose. We're 2 months into this. We just started. That's when the Go Live Challenge started. So we started this when the Go Live Challenge started. So we're 2 months in. We're pretty low in terms of following counts. We're pretty low in terms of team members. We're pretty low in terms of subscribers. Now, if you subscribe, it's $2.99 for as long as you want. And the gift I'm giving to you are Prime NFTs. Uh, if you'll be able to see the NFTs that I'm gifting you when you become a subscriber. Does that make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. Let me see here. Ronnie Fuentes, TikTok is telling me to say hi to you. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for being a part of this production and this podcast. Uh, we're gonna go here on here. We're well past the time frame for the show. Right now, we're just piling it up and piling it on to see how far we can take this opportunity, this momentum, because right now on the For You page, people are still here. Thank you for tapping in on the screen. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for being a participant. Thank you for being here on Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. I am Omar Dyer, if you didn't know. If you want to know more about me, you could go into my bio section or look at some of the videos that I've done, or you can click the link in my bio and go to my website and learn as much as you can about me. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Mr. Mac Comedian. Mac Comedian is on the lower left hand corner, lower right hand corner, and he is one of the sponsors. Mr. Mac Comedian, we have uh, 41 roses left to complete this goal. Our gift gallery has been completed thanks to a lot of content creators just coming in and showing in their support. But since you are the sponsor, you have to help me complete this goal. So could you show them what the roses look like, and could you complete it by taking it out of the park? Chat, wake up, chat. Okay. Thank you, Mr. McNeely, for sponsoring the show, for being a good participant, for allowing me to continuously create these contents that informs the public, get them more involved in what I do. This podcast is a syndicated podcast, meaning that, this podcast might be come up on as a reproduced or reproduction or rebroadcast on other platforms such as Apple Podcast. Uh, Working hard to get on Spotify. Spotify is very, very different. It's difficult to work with Spotify. I wish they changed that, but Spotify is very difficult. And iHeartRadio. iHeart is probably the easiest to work with. They're more liable to work with content creators. Chat, wake up. Well, chat or big AI is telling me I am not being interactive with them, so they're going to shut down in 10 seconds. Let me send him a question real quick so he doesn't shut down. Okay, so now I got him awoke. He's running his daily duties. He'll do that for a good 20 minutes before I have to re-engage with the computer. Make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. Normally we'll run this on TikTok and YouTube. Tomorrow we'll be on YouTube. Today we just wanted to get chat into the system. I wanted to, get the full operation going, where I have chat, my script, in my interaction, and the full details of that while I work the leaderboard, work the crowd, and Edward Maynez. I don't know how you say your last name. I'm sorry if I didn't say it correctly. But thank you for joining the live. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being in this section. And for those of you that are watching on the For You page and you continuously watch and stay for the duration, thank you. Thank you. Because this comes up on your For You page and you could just scroll away and go to the next one, but you're hanging in there. And thank you. Thank you for that because I can see who's on the For You page. I can see who's in the room, who's in the audience, and I can see who can tap on the screen. Um, because this is a professional production. Most of the people can't see what I see because it's not a professional syndicated production. But I can see who's in the For. Well, I don't know the name. I can't see the exact names, but I can see how many people is in the For You. I can see how many people is in the audience, and I can see on how many people tapped on the screen. I can see, well, everyone can see that on who's the biggest gifter of the day, and that's a good thing. So like if someone sees a TikTok universe, anyone that is live will see that they sent a TikTok universe. Someone sent the galaxy, anyone that is live will see that they sent that creator a galaxy. For instance, Mad, could you show and send me what I'm talking about? Boom. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to set another goal. That galaxy came out of nowhere. Thank you, Mr. Mad Comedian. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Okay, so, right. Guzmancita, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for being a participant. Thank you for watching me on the For You page. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Now, another one of the goals what TikTok is telling me is that I need to get my likes, my on-screen likes to about 5K. So if you want, if you're here, could you tap on the screen? I'll know that you're tapping on the screen because I'll see the hearts rise up around me, and then it'll let me know that you tap on the screen, and I will actually see the likes below. That allows me to know that you're also tapping on the screen. And if I can't, you can always swipe over, and when you swipe over, you can see real time performances on what's going here, what's going down. Uh, like I said, uh, 300 people viewed this production. I got 19 followers out of it, 5 contributors, um, and we are a little. We've hit our goal for the day, and we surpassed our highest output in terms of performance. I've been here for at least an hour and a half now, and I'm going to continuously go until the promotion stops me from going. Does that make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. I'm ready for today. We're working to see if we can climb up that ladder board. And the main topic for today was to make sure that I get enough subscribers. Or I would just give you the subscription process on how you could become a subscriber. Chat, wake up, chat. Just making sure. Yep. No, I'm not talking to the chat room. I'm talking to Bing AI here. Other times, we might have Gronk connected and going into this production. Yeah, we'll have Gronk or we'll have Chat GPT. The reason why, I don't use Gronk as much is because Gronk is a toughie. He actually likes to debate, and a lot of his debates are very long and lengthy. So Gronk will debate you, and Gronk will go at you. That's part of the game. If you are a debater and you like information, Gronk is your guy to go to because he will go back at you. Mona, Mona, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Melissa Scott, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Hold on one second. Currently, right now, in my sponsor section is Mad Comedian. Um, for anyone that wants to get a one-on-one session, uh, DM me. We can work that out because I would have to plan it. I like to plan things. I don't want off the cuff out of the way. But if you want off the cuff interaction where it's unscripted, Fridays is the time for you to be here because that's where we battle the crowd. We get more into the TikTok community and we're doing everything today. We're scripted. I got my chat GPT out. I didn't bring out Gronk. I'll probably bring out Gronk next Thursday, but I got the script. So this is much more scripted production right now. Melissa Scott, thank you for the likes. Thank you for being part of the podcast. Thank you for being a member. Well, you're not a member. If you would like to become a member, yeah, you can go in the gift box, go all the way down to the heartbeat sign, click on that heartbeat, and become a team member. And I will give you a shout out, and I'll do a dance, and I will be very, very happy for you to show your appreciation to the content that I am giving. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Yeah. Thank you, Mary Jones. Thank you for joining in on this live. Thank you for being a part of Come Talk to Me Live with Omar Dyer. It is a syndicated podcast that I produce myself right here on TikTok, and it will be streaming on other platforms in the near future. Thank you, Manuel Aquana, for joining. Thank you, Steve Majerez, for joining and being a part of this production. And for all of you that are out there on the For You page and you're staying with me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because I can see who's on the For You page. Thank you for staying. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. We're going to keep doing this until all you guys actually uh, disperse. I'm returning to LL Cool J for a minute. I'm licking my lips all the time. Blue Jay, thank you for joining. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being a part of Come Talk to Me Live podcast with Omar Dyer. Here on Come Talk to Me Live podcast with Omar Dyer, we debate Chat GPT. We debate Bing AI. I wouldn't call a debate with Gronk a debate. It's actually a fight because he's very, very competitive. So we get into it here. This section of Come Talk to Me, or this series, or not series, this session is about teaching you on how to subscribe to your content creators' pages or how to be a team member of your content creator for participating in the Go Live Challenge. That is why I'm here. That is why I'm running over my time limit. The show normally runs from 6 to 7, 6 to 8 on occasions. Right now we're approaching that 8 o'clock hour. So yeah, we're fully decked in on Thursdays. We're going well in on the time on Thursdays. I'm gonna definitely go over the time limit on this Thursday because um, I want to jump up this ladder board and see how far I can get up the ladder board. I'm going to set a new goal here. I normally set my goals pretty low, so right now, now the goal. I thank you, Destiny, for joining. Thank you for liking on the live. Thank you for tapping on the screen. If you are here and you are watching this as an audience member, please tap on the screen. It allows me to know that you're here. Soraya Brave, thank you for joining. By tapping on the screen, I'll be able to see that you tapped on the bottom lower portion of the screen. I'll see a tap on the screen. Thank you for tapping, Mr. Mad Comedian. Thank you for participating and joining the live. The others that are not participating, that are just watching me on your For You page, I can see that as well too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for enjoying this production of Come Talk to Me live on TikTok. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. And again, this particular live is to continuously talk about subscriptions. Because if you subscribe to the content creator, it allows the content creator to produce these productions. My production is very syndicated, like I continue to say, and it's a well groomed production. I have Chat GPT. He's not active. He's sleeping. I have Bing AI, who is aware and is ready to go. We have a script. I scripted a script. Um, I normally have Gronk here, but he's not active. So not here in this production is Gronk and Chat GPT. But Bing AI is ready to go. Sometimes I might have Google AI. Google has so many damn chat boxes till it's not even funny. But we will normally debate those guys and have an adult conversation on cryptocurrency, me, myself, because at the end of the day, you still need to know who I am. I mean, you can watch me on the For You page and be like, who is that guy? What does he do? And that's been my global existence for the last decade is people watching and not knowing what I do or who I am. And that's why I call you the audience. I know you're watching. I respect you for watching. I love that you watch and you stay. It's my job to keep you here, to keep you engaged, to keep you staying, and give you value information on cryptocurrency, sometimes daily politics, and other sorts of the agenda for being a great member of the audience and me being a good community leader. Does that make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. Now, like I said before, for the subscription prices, it's $2.99 for me because our count is low. We just started doing these lives 2 months ago. January is when we started doing these lives, and we started doing these lives because of the threat of TikTok being taken down, and I just wanted to uh, help the TikTok community as hard as I can. Plus, the simple fact that Blog Talk Radio is no longer um, pushing out podcasts. Blog Talk Radio shut down, so I'm looking for a new home where I found out that I could do what Blog Talk Radio was doing myself. I know how to get the sponsors. I know how to engage with the community. I know how to talk to the other platforms to get my content on their platform. So yeah, I can produce and do this production myself. So that's why I came to TikTok, and this is a Omar Dara produced production, meaning I'm producing this myself. I'm putting in the hard work to entertain you. Francis Gold, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for being a participant of the show. I'm investing in me just so that you can invest in you. Does that make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me. Now, we're back to that. Yeah, as the subscriber, when you subscribe, if you subscribe, your subscription allows me to continuously have Bing AI ready. It allows me to have Grok ready, which is the on the X platform. It allows me to have Google ready and Chat GPT ready as well. It allows for us to have these equipment. Uh, it allows to or it goes along in the way of helping the production stay stable, stay credible, stay alive. Make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. And the subscription for this particular production for our following count, because the subscriber, how much you get paid on your subscriber goes based on your following count to your friends count. So if you have a high following count, low friends count, your subscriptions to your base will probably be low. Ours is $2.99 because we have a medium following count with a very, very low friendship account. Yeah, so that means like people are following me and I'm following them, sort of say. So that's why our subscription is low. It's $2.99. And as a subscriber, how do you get tokens on TikTok? Okay, how do you get tokens on TikTok or as a content creator? Or how do you get tokens on TikTok as a token person, as a person just looking for tokens. If you want to buy tokens on TikTok, you go and you purchase the coins. And one coin is probably one token. One token is probably a couple of cents, 3 cents. Um, 100 or 666 tokens is $9.99. So you will purchase that from TikTok, $9.99, and you will get 666 tokens. Now, what you do with those tokens is you can support your content creators. That will be one coin. That's a token. One coin is one token. So you give that content creator one token, and that is one coin removed from you. Or you can use your tokens to give that content creator a flower. That is one flower, one coin, so far up the ladder board. And if you go in the gift box, there is a number set of tokens that you can give the creator. That is how the tokens work. I will probably do a whole show or a whole thing on the tokenized system. But for my specific token, my specifically me, which is an NFT, you would have to subscribe. If you want, my NFT, my high value NFT, which is trading on OpenSeas, it's a very very exclusively high NFT. You would have to subscribe, and by subscribing to me on TikTok through TikTok's system, because I agreed to be on their platform, I'm allowing you to rent that very highly exclusive NFT for $2.99 for as long as you are a subscriber. So it's $2.99 for as long as you're a subscriber. If you want to see what type of NFT you are getting, you have to subscribe. That's that's the deal. That's the agenda. I'm not going to give away the whole cookies in the bag and then you don't subscribe. But yeah, it's a high value it's a high value NFT and it's a token. Like I said, Mr. Mad Comedian, could you show them what tokens look like so they know? Could you give me about 25 of them? Show them what tokens look like so they know what they look like at least. See those coins right there? Those are called tokens. Those are digitally created assets that allows you to have a digital footprint in the tokenized system. Each platform has these separate ways of how they calculate tokens. Some tokens are worth 1/10 of a point, which is 0.001. Other tokens are either less than that, which is a fragment, which is probably five zeros and a one. That's a fragment. Uh, 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 the Dewey Decimal System basically is how you get and create a token. I don't want to go too far into the tokenized system because we're not here for that. I would have to prepare a detailed tokenized system discussion, but I'll take that into consideration. I'm gonna write that down too. Create a learning tool for what tokenization is, and yeah. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. Well, it's been kind of fun year. We are now off the For You page for TikTok. This is just between me and the members that are here. I guess our promotion has run down and ran out because we're no longer on the For You page. If we're on the For You page, that is basically because you're here and you're clicking, tapping on the screen, you're being a well participant party. But for the global For You page, we are now off the global For You page. So for those that are in here, it's just us. And because, well, it's 8 o'clock now. That was our time limit. 8 o'clock is the time limit. Normally, other platforms when they reach that time limit hour where they're promoting you, they give you a sign and then they count you down. This one just takes you off. There was no countdown. There was no signal for me to wrap it up. Nothing. It just said, come on, Kylie, thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses as well. Yeah, but yeah. Uh, so if you're here, if you're still here, and let me close out the promotion with TikTok. Thank you for coming to come talk to me, being a part of the show. We very, very value your input, your insights, your heartbeats, your subscriptions, and we thank you for being part of Come Talk to Me Live production with Omar Dyer. Thank you very much. And if you wanted to be a participant of the show, you go to the link in the not the link in the bio, but go to the bio page, look at the live events, sign up there, and we will coordinate with you on what we going to direct the show about, who we're going to direct the show about, and see if you are could be a value participant. And thank you again, TikTok, for allowing me to be on your For You page for 2 hours. So that means I was doing good. And for the people that are here, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. We got one goal to finish before I get out of here and call it a night. And Mr. Mad Comedian, could you do us the honors and closing out the night for us by completing that goal? And while you complete that goal, I'll tell everybody what this is. The coins that Mr. Mad Comedian is giving you are what I selected to give because I wanted to teach people on how to subscribe to our channel. The subscription channel is $2.99 to subscribe. If you wanted to subscribe to the subscription channel, it's $2.99. And as a subscriber here on TikTok, you agree to everything that they're promoting. You agree to their terms and their conditions, and I'm gifting you a token. NFT is actually an NFT, a non-fungible token. I'm gifting you for you to see what that non fungible token is. You would have to be a subscriber. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. And for the the guys that stayed with me that tapped on the screen that weren't all part of the For You page were in the audience, as we say, wasn't a part of the audience, but in the arena. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing that. Thank you for being here. Thank you, John Rich, for joining. This is a live syndicated podcast called Come Talk to Me Live. Come Talk to Me Podcast Live with Omar Dyer. I am Omar Dyer. We run Thursdays and Fridays. See you next Thursday for the syndicated podcast. We're doing the Go Live Challenge where we're trying to go live 5 straight days. So tomorrow, if you are here, we're going to be doing battles. We're going to be getting fully integrated into the TikTok system. Saturday is going to be a crazy day as well. On Saturday, I don't know what's going to happen. That's going to be off the top of the cuff, off the top of the dome. But Saturday we're here. Sunday we're going to be here as well. Sunday is going to be off the top. It's not going to be scripted. It's not going to be any playwrights. You get to get raw, uncut on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday will be scripted. Monday will be scripted. And if we go Tuesday, we'll be scripted on Tuesday. So you're going to get great content. You're going to get valuable information, and definitely you will definitely be entertained because I know how to entertain people. So thank you for joining. Thank you for being around. Thank you for making this a great, awesome production. And if you want to be a subscriber, please subscribe. At the lower left hand of the screen, there's a yellow button. You can subscribe there, and it helps me continuously produce this syndicated broadcast. And maybe sometime in the future, I'll give you a rundown on how we pay the bills.